Hello, I'm Kathy Haigh, your state representative from the 35th District. I represent all of Mason County and parts of Thurston, Grays Harbor, and Kitsap counties. We're in the second week of the 60-day session. As I mentioned last week, the big topic of discussion in Olympia is how to close a $2.6 billion shortfall. Parents and teachers are particularly concerned about another reduction in the K-12 funding. We made about $750 million in cuts in non-basic education last session, and quite frankly, our schools can't afford to lose any more funding. That's why one of the big issues we're tackling early is to how to help schools make the most of their local levies. On average, schools depend on levies for about 20% of their funding, much of it for things we'd consider basic education, things like supplies, additional teachers, and pupil transportation. Just this week in my Education Appropriations Committee, we held a public hearing on a bill I introduced that will protect some of the levy funding our schools currently receive. How does it work? Well, levies are calculated as a percentage of what the school district receives from the state. Most districts have a levy lid that caps what they can collect from local property owners at 24% of their total budget. So what happened when the legislature cut back on funding last year? School districts are no longer able to collect the full amount of levy funding approved by their voters. To use some basic hypothetical numbers, instead of collecting 24% from $100, they can only collect 24% from $80. My House Bill 2670 fixes that. It allows school districts to collect the amount of money, levy money that is approved by their voters, and holds our schools harmless for any cuts we made or will make this session to I-728, which is the classroom size initiative to reduce class size, and I-732, which is the teacher pay initiative, that is to increase pay with cost of living, and to the funding for our smaller class sizes in kindergarten through 4th grade. My bill would protect $86 million in local levy authority next year. This week's hearing on the bill went well. Parents, teachers, and education supporters are all on board with this idea. I hope we can act soon to deliver this bill to the governor. I always welcome your feedback and ideas, and if you have questions or concerns, please give my office a call or drop me a note. My contact information and website address is on the screen somewhere. And again, I'm Kathy Haigh. Thanks for watching.